1 minute left. Yes! Nice one, beautiful way to circle, Jam. Excellent, find yourself.
Mike hits harder than anyone I've ever been in the ring with. I've only had 2 black eyes my whole career. One other time and right now.
So good boy. You're watching.
I'm prepared. The boy testified right this moment. He's ready to get in there.
Mike is hard to get a read on. I think he has a thing in him that is sort of subdued at the moment, or perhaps laying dormant, that is going to activate on fight night. Man, I don't really know how much Mike Tyson has to lose. Like, no matter what happens, at the end of the day, he's still Mike Tyson. He's goated. He's solidified.
Nobody can change Mike's style. It's something that he trained since he was 12 years old. It's unique. The way he moves his head from both sides, and it doesn't matter what you're gonna throw, he moves away from that punch.
Yes, sir. That's it. Life is more about forgiving yourself. It's what I think. I beat myself up a lot. I didn't forgive myself for things that I've done.
16 slow, 4 more, 17 slow, 18 slow, 19, head up, 20, good. Done, Mike.
I have a lot of regrets. You know, people always say, I have no regrets, right?
I hate that.
Yeah, the fucking lie.
You're fucking.
You're not a human being. I was taught that music and technology was a distraction. The speed bag was the only rhythm you could listen to. It's the only music. Fight time, and that's different. Party time. Fight time is party. That's the party time. Fight time, that's the party. That's what that's old school.
Was it Cuss philosophy?
No, it's a winning philosophy. It was before Cuss.
Every drill that we go through is just designed to make him a better athlete so that when he gets in the ring, he can do what he knows how to do in that ring and not have his body fight him on, as opposed to the ones you have to push. You don't have to push Mike. What he has inside that he's able to pull out in these workouts is different. Most people can't do that. You know, you can tell when somebody's built different. And that's why I think every time I train him. Fast one, all out.
Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes, sir.
And maybe we can have you fight Floyd Mayweather there in April for your scheduled exhibition. Let's put it in Greece.
Anything's possible. Hey, the price is right. I fight a lion. I have no animosity. You know, we as boxing. We're 2 fighters. We're boxing.
So this is going to be a show.
I'm not knocking out anybody. Nobody's knocking me out. We're going to fight.
Though critics have labeled a matchup against Floyd Mayweather as a dangerous move for Mike Tyson at this stage of his career, the former heavyweight champion has dismissed those concerns. While many argue that Tyson can no longer absorb punches the way he once could, he has insisted that he feels confident and prepared. In a recent interview, Tyson credited the work he continues to put in during his off days for keeping him sharp, focused, and ready for the challenge ahead.
I put a lot in the gym. I had fights in the gym. I sparred every day. Every day for years. I kept sparring, always sparred in the gym to keep me active and have me always ready to fight. That's what boxing is about, repetition. Over and over again. That's what I always did, over and over, boxed every day.
Even though Mike Tyson has continued training during his off days, preparation for this contest has become far more intense from the very beginning. Recently leaked gym footage stunned fans, with many refusing to believe the man powering through those brutal drills is 59 years old. His sessions showcased explosive power, relentless conditioning, and a clear beast mode mentality as Tyson prepares for the showdown with Floyd Mayweather. The last time Mike Tyson stepped into the ring against Jake Paul, many fans rallied behind the veteran, believing his experience and ring IQ would be enough to overcome the younger YouTuber-turned-boxer. But Tyson ultimately fell short, and that result has caused critics to give him even fewer chances against Floyd Mayweather. Still, Tyson remains intent. Focused in the gym, determined to prove the doubters wrong and silence his critics. Throughout his career, Tyson's speed and power have been among his greatest weapons, allowing him to overwhelm and defeat elite opponents. While age has inevitably taken away some of that explosiveness, Tyson is pushing himself hard in training to sharpen those attributes once again, believing his power and speed could still play a decisive role when the big night arrives. Despite Mike Tyson giving everything he has in the gym, Lennox Lewis suggested that both fighters are also using their legendary names in a smart commercial strategy. In Lewis's view, the matchup is driven largely by business and entertainment rather than pure competitive ambition, with the enormous attention surrounding two iconic names making the event financially attractive.
It's just business. I think it's, it's smart business. You got two great fighters with great social media. So it's a great match.
Still, when discussing the fight itself, Lennox Lewis suggested that the outcome could ultimately come down to mistakes and defensive openings. He believes the fighter who leaves more chances for his opponent could find himself in trouble. And in Lewis's view, Floyd Mayweather may be the one more likely to make those costly mistakes.
I don't really take the fight that serious. I mean, I'm sure Floyd wouldn't step in the ring with a man that is going to knock him out or try and hurt him. I think there could be.
In contrast to Lennox Lewis, Johnny Nelson leaned toward Floyd Mayweather Jr., basing his prediction largely on the significant age difference and Mayweather's continued activity in boxing. Nelson also
58 years old. He's probably not as physically active in the gym, in the boxing gym, as Floyd is. Floyd still keeps himself in relative good condition. I mean, hitting the bag, moving around and things like that. Floyd's 48, Mike's 59. He's a year older than me.
also pointed to the wear and tear Tyson has experienced throughout his career, arguing that Mike's most recent fight raised serious questions about whether he can still compete at the highest level.
Mayweather, this guy was unbeaten as a fighter. He still physically has ring craft. He still physically can move about the ring and do what he has to do. I think for Mike Tyson, he's going to be very frustrated. He will want to lay a shot on him to get rid of him, but unfortunately, you slow down. Father Time gets the better of us all. And even though I think when it comes to a fan's favourite, I'm quite sure most of the fans I'd love to see Mike Tyson put Floyd in his place, and that's probably what will be the attraction as well. But you've got to remember, Mike Tyson's 59 years old.
Alongside that view, Johnny Nelson also praised Floyd Mayweather Jr. for his slick boxing style, particularly his elite movement, defensive awareness, and precise punch selection. Nelson believes those qualities could create major problems for Mike Tyson, making it difficult for the veteran to land clean shots and potentially putting Tyson in a vulnerable position once the fight gets underway.
Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson. Now you're talking about a real exhibition amongst two legends that deserve to get plenty of money together. Let's break records. Let's everybody go out and support a real exhibition amongst two legends. This is how the game is supposed to go. We don't need to confuse them with the other fighters and all that. Shout out to Floyd and shout out to Mike.
Furthermore, Bill Haney described the matchup as a perfect example of what an entertaining exhibition should be. He argued that these kinds of events can be ideal for legendary fighters who are looking to entertain fans without the same pressure of a traditional professional bout. However, Haney emphasized that younger boxers should prioritize building their legacy while they have the opportunity. In his view, entertainment fights can happen at any stage of a career, but the window to establish true greatness in boxing is limited and should never be wasted.
Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather, I know it's one of those type of fights.
Wow, I just heard about that. What are they going to do?
Wait, you didn't know about that?
No, yeah, I didn't know about the exhibition.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, it's wild.
Is it the biggest fight? Does it make sense?
It's going to be the biggest fight for all the casuals.
All right, thanks, Paulie.
On the other hand, Paulie Malignaggi also appeared to agree with Bill Haney, viewing the matchup as a smart move for both Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather to put on a show for the fans. In his opinion, what makes the clash particularly entertaining is that both fighters possess complete skill sets and legendary resumes built through years of dedication, experience, and hard work.
I'm a friend. They're both my friend. Okay, I'm a friend with both of them. I'm friendly with both of them. Yeah, just get to the bag. Who would I be rooting for? Mike Tyson. You know, Mike Tyson, my brother.
However, unlike Bill Haney and Paulie Malignaggi, Showbiz the adult appeared genuinely surprised by the idea of this matchup, admitting it was something he never imagined would happen. Despite the shock, he openly rooted for Mike Tyson to pull off the victory, going against the majority of predictions. Beyond personal preference, he also highlighted several factors that could work in Tyson's favor, including his raw power, aggressive style, and the possibility of overwhelming Floyd Mayweather early if Tyson can close the distance quickly and land his biggest shots.
It's entertainment. Like like what they're doing doesn't change nothing. Like Mayweather can go 60-0.
Well, he's 50-0. I mean, these are all exhibition fights.
What I'm saying is, he can lose a fight. One of these exhibitions doesn't change who he is, doesn't change what he did. Like some people is in stone already. No matter what they do, it's in stone. His shit is in stone.
But in the view of Gilbert Arenas, the outcome may not matter as much for Mike Tyson in an exhibition like this. He believes Floyd Mayweather will also be focused on entertaining the crowd rather than simply chasing a decisive victory. Arenas pointed to Mayweather's confidence and legendary status as reflections of a true champion's mindset, expecting both icons to step into the ring with the goal of delivering a memorable spectacle, rather than worrying too much about who ultimately wins or loses.
I just don't believe that Floyd would have fought Mike Tyson if Mike Tyson didn't fight Jake Paul. But Floyd seen that Mike Tyson couldn't hardly walk to the ring. When he got to the ring, he couldn't move around. Jake Paul was running circles around him. And that being said, I'm a huge Mike Tyson fan, like huge. But we see what Floyd's doing here. He's like, yeah, I'm going to get in there with Mike Tyson, who couldn't do anything with Jake Paul. I'm going to get millions of dollars. Well, yeah.
In addition to all these opinions, Tony Jeff also described the matchup as being largely driven by money. He acknowledged that there may still be some level of competition between the two legends, but emphasized that the financial rewards would be enormous. Jeff also suggested that while fans may have mixed reactions to the spectacle, both fighters stand to benefit significantly, ultimately arguing that the decision appears to be motivated more by personal financial gain than genuine fan demand.
Despite the divided opinions, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has also intensified his training as the highly anticipated showdown approaches. His potential comeback has sparked controversy, with some speculating that financial pressures may have influenced his decision to return to the ring. However, Mayweather has ignored those rumors and remained fully focused in the gym, pushing through demanding training sessions as he prepares to prove himself and secure victory. Inside the gym, Floyd Mayweather Jr. is going through a wide range of workouts and technical drills, making every minute count with limited time before facing Mike Tyson. While Mayweather has often said he stays active year-round, preparing for an actual fight is a completely different challenge from routine training. The intensity of his latest sessions reflects the urgency and seriousness behind his preparation as the showdown draws closer. Furthermore, a potential rematch with Manny Pacquiao is also looming after this bout. According to Mayweather, that fight could put his undefeated legacy under even greater scrutiny by testing his perfect record once again. Determined to prove himself against Pacquiao once more, Mayweather first wants to handle the challenge of Mike Tyson. He believes defeating Tyson could help him regain his rhythm, sharpen his confidence, and prepare for an even bigger stage in a highly anticipated rematch. In Mayweather Jr.'s mind, this fight still carries significant importance, even though many view it as little more than a warm-up before a potential rematch with Manny Pacquiao. With Mike Tyson standing in his way, Mayweather is determined to sharpen every aspect of his game. He spends much of his day working alongside his team, going through demanding drills designed to refine the details needed for the challenge ahead. Timing, precision, defense, and mobility remain the main priorities as Mayweather prepares to step back into the spotlight. Overall, Floyd Mayweather remains confident that he can defeat Mike Tyson. He understands that winning this showdown could open the door to even more high-profile opportunities while also making a major statement with his comeback. The intensity of his training suggests that fans could witness a highly competitive and intense encounter when these two legends finally step into the ring. Still, no matter how confident Mayweather may be, the true outcome will ultimately be decided on fight night. Further analyzing this matchup, Floyd Mayweather Jr. continues to look sharp, recently showcasing his trademark defensive skills, movement, and conditioning in an exhibition against John Gotti III. Meanwhile, Mike Tyson's return against Jake Paul raised questions about his mobility and stamina after 8 rounds. Mayweather's ability to maintain his rhythm and movement could give him a significant advantage, while Tyson's power remains the biggest threat if he can close the distance and land cleanly. Overall, the boxing world remains divided over this clash. While excitement continues to dominate the conversation, many fans recognize how rare it is to see two legendary names like Tyson and Mayweather sharing the ring. Analysts, fighters, and promoters have offered mixed predictions, with some backing Tyson, while many favor Mayweather. Others believe Mayweather's biggest challenge could come in a potential rematch with Manny Pacquiao rather than this exhibition. Regardless of the predictions, Tyson versus Mayweather promises to be a fascinating night for boxing fans. Now, we want to hear from you. What do you think about the predictions so far, and how impressed are you by Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr. putting in the work at the gym? Who are you supporting and why? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more boxing news, analysis, and updates. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.